Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fearless Floyd Show. As always, I am your host, Fearless Floyd. And we are still honoring the $1 for LeFlore's softcover books. So if you want to pick up the Specialty Trust or any one of the other books, just hit me up. Tonight, we're going to talk about a word that I have spoken about a lot. If you follow me, then you've heard me talk about it before. So, a funny thing about Femto-Technology, a real funny thing, but we'll get to that in a minute because some things I wanted to show you real quick. Let me go pull it up for you. Today was a surreal day for me. Come on, open up. There we go. This is me at the Houston Police Department West Side substation. And sitting here next to me is my high school classmate, team member on the football team. He was my wide receiver, believe it or not. And he retired from the Houston Police Department today after 40 years of service. Isn't that crazy? Let me get back over there to it. There's the other one. Whoops. Chemtrail. That's what he looked like way back when. But Charlie's younger brother, Ray Hunt, is the executive director of the Houston Police Officers Union. He's the former past president. And I just missed Ray. It was real weird going in to a different entrance and hanging out with all these cops. So, me and Charlie got a big laugh out of it for sure. Very, very fun. Gifted him with Anne LeFlore's On Trust book. Like, you're retiring, bro. Take care of your assets. So, it's been a fun day for me. And he even said, man, hey, get you a plate of this barbecue and take it home. So I did that. I would have ate more, but I was going to the gym and I didn't want to be too full. So I'm going to start probably another channel on YouTube all about my health and fitness, me working out in the gym, nutrition, supplements, diet overall in general, different products that I use, whatever. So I don't know when I'll get that set up, but I'm definitely going to do it. I've already got some stuff shot for that. So this Saturday, Anne LeFlore is going to do her trust workshop down here in the banner. Oh, that's the wrong one, right? Yeah, that's the wrong one. That's the one I just did. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's it. So anyway, y'all can read that while we're talking. But she'll have her trust workshop, and she actually gave everybody a template last Saturday and told them to bring it back, and then everybody will start creating their own trust in this workshop. So if that's something you want to be a part of, come hang out Saturday, March 21st at 7 p.m. On Telegram. We have a group specifically for that. So if you don't know how to get onto it, I don't have the link here, sorry. I've just been really pressed for time the last month, as always. Nothing new there, right? But also on Saturday, March 21st at 1 p.m., you're going to see right here, is talking about Ann's will conduct her trust workshop on Saturday. But my buddy, and fellow Texan, private investigator, and forensic auditor, auditing credit, finances, anything like that. So have him on here in a minute. He's going to do a pop-in and tell y'all more about it. But that's available this Saturday at 1. Securitization is the topic. And like I said, he's going to pop on here in a couple minutes and we'll talk a little bit more about it in length. So if you want to pick up LeFlore's On Trust book or the Specialty Trust book, the softcover books, or the ebooks, get them while they're hot, because the softcovers and the ebooks will be discontinued once the current inventory stock is depleted. So once those are gone, the books will no longer be available. They will all be broken down into individual trust books, as we've already begun, with the revocable trust, the irrevocable trust, so on and so forth. We have the land trust, the foreign trust, we already did charitable trust, charitable remainder, and the college education trust. So those will be individual books. Looking forward to that happening. Oh, I haven't even had time to go look at my own website. And it's been totally redone. And apparently, from what I've been told, it is spectacular. And again, I even had time to click on it and go look at it. That's how pressed for time I am. I know. Isn't that insane? I remember I used to tell myself when I was in prison that, I'd kick back, God dang, man, I don't have enough time in the day to do everything I need to do today. Jeez. Because I was always meeting deadlines when it came to my legal endeavors. But as I was watching this video from this scientist from CERN, in CERN, Switzerland, if you don't know what that is, that's where the Hadron Collider is at. And boy, did she have something to say. And, it only took me 4 minutes for listening to what she had to say until I was like, whoa, did you hear that? Because I heard it. And for most people, it just went, whew. They didn't even catch it because they couldn't correlate the two issues. So I'm going to play the video for you. And it's 7:09. Yeah, let me start the video. I don't see Joe in the background.
I have many witnesses who are very reliable, who told me that under the lake, there is one of the main CIA bases. There is a city under the lake that is more than 300,000 people. What can you tell me about those 17 dimensions? How far did you explore? That's when they talked about the portal. They described that they are time portal. They're going to subatomic levels, this Mandela effect. They put the news and they said, no, it was always there, and you start doubting about your cost.
This is a Swiss scientist who worked with the WHO for years, including radionuclear emergencies. That work brought her close to CERN, and it gave her access to information from the inside. And she decided to speak out. The lake she's talking about is Lake Geneva, right next to CERN, on the border between Switzerland and France. Now, I know this sounds insane, but what's happening at CERN?
There are beings from portals coming in and out.
Beings coming in and out of portals.
Yes, they have apparently in the bottom of the CERN this portal, this door where they are dealing with all the subatomic dimensions. They're actually summoning. They're summoning entities to come in a portal.
Is Femto-Technology on the subatomic level. I don't know why my mouse is tripping. There we go. go. This is Wikipedia on femtotechnology. And right here it says femtotechnology is a term used in reference to the hypothetical manipulation of matter on the scale of a femtometer or 10 to the 15th meter. This is 3 orders of magnitude lower than picotechnology, which is the atomic level, and then 6 orders of magnitude lower than nanotechnology, which is the buzzword that everybody's using these days. But I've been telling everybody for at least 3 years, if not 4 years, about femto and picotechnology. Here's the theory. Work in the femtometer range involves manipulation of excited energy states within atomic nuclei, specifically nuclear isomers, to produce metastable or otherwise stabilized states with unusual properties. In the extreme case, excited states of the individual nucleons that make up the atomic nucleus, protons and neutrons, are considered ostensibly to tailor the behavioral properties of these particles. The most advanced form of molecular technology, nanotechnology, is often imagined to involve self-replicating molecular machines, and there have been some speculations suggesting something similar might be possible with analogs of molecules composed of nucleons rather than atoms. For example, the astrophysicist Frank Drake once speculated about the possibility of self-replicating organisms composed of such nuclear molecules living on the surface of a neutron star, a suggestion taken up by the science fiction novel Dragon's Egg by the physicist Robert Forward. It is thought by physicists that nuclear molecules may be possible, but they would be very short-lived, and whether they could actually be made to perform complex tasks such as self-replication, or what type of technology could be used to manipulate them is unknown. Practical applications of femtotechnology are currently considered to be unlikely. The spacings between nuclear energy levels and require equipment capable of efficiently generating processing gamma rays without equipment degradation. The nature of the strong interaction is such that excited nuclear states tend to be very unstable. So basically, femtotechnology plays a critical role in a science fiction novel. It is a hypothetical, futuristic, non-existent technology. This is picotechnology. It's basically the same thing. Intended to parallel the term nanotechnology, it's a hypothetical future level of technological manipulation of matter on a scale of trillionths of a meter or picoscale. This is, blah, blah, 3 orders that way. So application, it's a term used by some futurists. I guess now I'm a futurist, to refer to structuring of matter on a true picometer scale. Picotechnology was described as involving the alteration of the structure and chemical properties of individual atoms, typically through the manipulation of energy states of electrons within the atom to produce metastable or otherwise stabilized states with unusual properties, producing some form of exotic atom. I wonder what they're bringing through in CERN. Analogous transformations known to exist in the real world are redox chemistry, which can manipulate the oxidation states of atoms, excitations of electrons to metastable excited states, as with lasers and some forms of saturable absorption, and the manipulation of states of excited electrons in Rydberg atoms to encode information. However, none of these processes produce the types of exotic atoms described by futurists. So again, these are hypothetical, futuristic technologies that do not exist. Or maybe that they do. Donald Wilsh is the founder and primary figure associated with the company Femto-Technology.us, which claims to have developed technologies operating at the picometer or femtometer scales. According to the website and related materials, Wilsh asserts that femtotechnology involves manipulating matter at the level of electrons, protons, and neutrons with the ability to add 2 to 4 electrons to elements from the periodic scale to create new materials. He claims that his company has been producing over 4,000 products for 20 years in fields such as agriculture, e.g. Pico AG4-N-1, medicine, cleaning, and chemical replacement. These products are said to be based on Pico-Technology, a term he uses to describe atomic scale manipulation, which he argues is already in use and not futuristic. However, these claims are not supported by mainstream scientific consensus or peer-reviewed research. Major scientific sources like Wikipedia, ResearchGate, and Reddit's futurology community treat femto-technology as a hypothetical or speculative future technology involving manipulation of subatomic particles like nucleons at the femtometer scale. Experts emphasize that such manipulation would require immense energy, face instability of nuclear states, and remain beyond current human capabilities, even with advanced AI. In summary, Donald Wilsh promotes femto-technology as an existing commercial reality, but this view contradicts a broader scientific understanding which sees femto-technology as a theoretical frontier with no known practical implementation. So I asked it, please show his U.S. patents. Donald Wilsh holds at least one U.S. patent under his name related to femto-technology. Here you can go to look at it. And boom, that's about when I talked to him, probably in March maybe of 2022. Like I said, for 4 years I've been talking about this. That's when I went and researched it, and that's when I found him. So additionally, promotional content from Femto-Technology.com claims that there are 3 U.S. patents, including one for agriculture, one for pharmaceuticals, and one for cleaning. So Femto-Technology exists. They're using it in CERN. You just heard a scientist describe specifically to you that they're using technology on the subatomic level. That's Femto-Technology, folks. And it's here. It's happening. And these, I don't know if they're psychopaths. I don't know what they're doing. But I hope you learned something today. If you found value in this, please like and subscribe, share, hit that notification bell on the way out the door. Don't forget the notice in here if you want to attend Joe's Zoom Saturday, 1 p.m. I'll put it in the description. Hit me up. If you want to do Ann's Trust Workshop, 7 p.m. Central Time, that'll be on the Telegram. It's probably in the description too. If it's not, I'll do it. So thank you, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow night when I will be talking about my debate with KPRC 2 News Chief Meteorologist Anthony Yanez regarding cloud seeding, contrails, and chemtrails. Thank you, everyone. Good night.